everyone. We are Alex Cerner's parents, and Ms. Natalia asked us to share our experience over the last 4 years here at Small Feet with you. I am sure I can speak for all of you by saying how wonderful it is to see our little boys and girls growing up before our eyes and graduating from preschool tonight. It is hard to believe that just 4 years ago we were leaving Alex with Miss Belitza in what we now refer to as the baby room. He was only in there for about 5 minutes and then on to Ms. Priscilla and the junior toddlers. That's where they started to teach him with music and fun. Of course, that was in between diaper changes and sippy cup breaks, followed by even more diaper changes. Not too much time passes, and the next thing I know, Ms. Natalia tells me Alex is getting ready to transition to Miss Awilda's room. How did that happen? He was just a little guy, but there he walked to the next class. He is talking and walking and singing and dancing. Now the toddler room wasn't much different for Alex. He cried during the transition, obviously because of the change of rooms, teachers, activities, and learning. Okay, maybe he didn't cry, maybe it was me. There they go, growing up again. I didn't do as good as Alex on the room changes. Next comes the junior discoverers. Ms. Yolanda, what can I say? I was always trying to find a way for her to be Alex's teacher until he graduated high school, but that didn't work. Instead, she potty trained our kids, which I guess deserves a very big thank you. He began getting homework once a week, and we see more handmade projects coming home with a new letter of the alphabet or number. He was learning while having fun and making friends. I couldn't keep Miss Yolanda because she moved up to the front office where I talk her ear off every single day. She may not be his high school teacher, but I bet I got to see her and talk to her more this way. The only bad thing about her being up front is nobody else got to have the pleasure of having her teach their child. Back to the junior discoverers. This was the year Alex finally got to participate in the triathlon. Joe and I were so excited and waited for so long for that to happen. He learned the importance of giving back by riding in the triathlon to raise money to help others. Of course, like everything else we waited for, it was hard to see him grow up so fast. Then just like that, the kids are turning 4, and how do you like this but back to Miss Priscilla? She must have been missing her kids so much she got them back again. Bet that wore off real quick. Now they are 4, and certainly not as cute, cuddly, and easy as they were at 1.5, but still the same kids. Now the kids have really come into their own. They are full-blown little men and women who know it all. They have homework 3 times a week, and all certainly have their own opinions. No more who did it or what happened. They were old enough to talk and just told us who hit them, bit them, or did whatever it was. It was funny. It was never my little guy who did it, or at least that's what he said. Well, we know that's not true. And now we are here. It really happened so fast. I remember wondering, when will Alex get to Miss Claudia's class? I thought it would never get here. But somehow, after seeing my favorite teachers dressed as superheroes, beauty queens, and so many other fabulous things over the last 4 Halloweens, here we are. I remember hearing Alex come home and sing the days of the week for the first time and being so shocked that my child knew the 7 days. What did I think was going on at Small Feet every day? I have no idea, but it never ceased to amaze me. Whenever he came home with a new song or something that Miss Allie taught them in yoga, I smiled and made him do it over and over. Now I just post it on Facebook. I will always remember some of my favorite kids that I have seen every day and over the years. One of my favorite memories with all the other kids was when I would come to pick up Alex and try to be very quiet and peek in the window to see what he was doing. It wasn't very successful because the first one that spotted me, which was never Alex, would always scream, "Alex, your mommy's here!" Through all of the bumps, bruises, ouchies, and boo-boos, and even one episode of Dinosaur Surgeon with Logan, it has been a great 4 years for us at Small Feet. And because of our decision to send Alex here, he is prepared to start the next big feat, and that is kindergarten. On behalf of all the parents of the graduates, we'd like to say a thank you to Ms. Natalia, Ms. Kira, Ms. Yolanda, and each and every teacher and assistant for all of their hard work and dedication that they have provided every day to help ensure that our children are fully prepared to take this next step in their lives. We promise to come back and visit so you can see our children continue to grow and so you won't ever forget you are a big part of it.